Hi guys! So I just got back from dinner, and a few of you have been asking for my skincare routine. So I'm away in Barcelona at the moment, so I have a sort of a stripped back travel version, and I thought I would film it whilst I'm in this lovely bathroom because my bathroom at home isn't this nice. So if you guys want, I will do an extended version of my normal skincare routine, but yeah, like I said, whilst I'm here I wanted to do my travel version. So I'm gonna go get cozy in my gown, in my dressing gown, and then I'll see you guys back here to start the whole thing. So I'm back, I've got my dressing gown on and ready to get started. So this is actually part of the process for me. I like to get cozy and feel relaxed, and my skincare routine is sort of part of how I wind down for bed, and I love doing it. Like, I love the whole process. Like, I posted my skincare routine on Instagram when I was in New Zealand, just on a story, and there were some people that messaged me like, oh, this looks great, but how can you be bothered to do this every day? And it's not really a chore for me. Like, I really love doing it. It's like a self-care thing. Yeah, like I really enjoy it and I love the whole process. So yeah, get cozy and obviously tie back my hair, which I've only just started being able to tie back fully because I've had a fringe for ages, and I didn't purposefully grow it out. So this is gonna be long, it's annoying because it's still at the stage where I have to like get it just right so that it sits in the rest of my ponytail. Not that it matters too much because it's just getting it off my face, but yeah, so yeah, I didn't purposefully grow it out, but now that it has started to grow out a bit, I do want to grow my hair a little bit longer before I cut it back in, because I think for me it looks better to have a fringe when I've got like a bit longer hair, when it's a bit blonder from the sun in the summer. So now that that's done, I obviously have a little bit of makeup on, not loads, just that I don't think I even, I don't have foundation on or anything. I've just got mascara, eyebrow stuff, and some concealer. But I will start with like taking my makeup off. So obviously I've decanted some of my normal skincare into like travel sizes. So I just get these bottles from Boots. And in this one I have the Garnier Micellar Water, and in this one I've got the Ordinary, what is it called? I think it's called like the glyconic toning solution or something. I will, if I remember, I'll take a little clip of like the actual bottle from home and insert it so you can see what it looks like in the actual bottle if you'll sort of want to know what to look out for in the Ordinary store. So this is the brand, the Ordinary, just so you know the packaging. Obviously this was a bit smaller. So, oh, come on, focus. I can't get it to focus. But I will again insert a picture of what it looks like. But yeah, the Ordinary is a brand that I love because it's pretty inexpensive, in fact very inexpensive. I think most of their products are between like 5 and 12, I want to say. So really affordable and accessible skincare and makeup. Actually, I use their foundation too. And yeah, I think that was sort of the whole premise behind the brand, was that skincare doesn't have to be expensive. So yeah, I'm going to start with taking off my makeup. So as I said before, this has got the Garnier Micellar Water in. I am going to be using cotton pads, but I do really want to get some of the bamboo ones that are reusable, because obviously it's not very kind to the earth to be using like daily things that you throw away. So I'm going to order some of them off Amazon, but I just haven't done it yet. So yeah, just take this off. I try not to scrub up my skin too hard. Just try and be gentle, even though it might not look like I am. Because I don't stress too much if I haven't got even most of it off with this, because I'll obviously be using my face wash as well. This is just sort of to get the outer layer of it off, so that I can properly cleanse my skin when I use my face wash. And especially try and be gentle when it's my eye makeup, because you're really not meant to sort of drag the skin around your eyes. So I'll just hold it on so that the makeup starts to sort of disintegrate before I even rub. Like, I move it around a little bit, but not much. For the other eye, same thing. And then the next thing, in fact I need to get it from the shower because I used it in the shower earlier. So the next thing I do is cleanse with the Purifying Palmarosa facial wash. I bet this isn't going to focus. So this is from Neil's Yard. There we go. So this is like my favourite face wash, and I haven't used anything else since I was like 15. I used to have really bad skin when I was younger, just sort of like the standard thing that you go through as a teenager, unless you're really lucky. But this is sort of the only thing that saved me, and so I've sort of been a bit afraid. I've obviously tried a couple of different things since then, but nothing has ever make my skin felt cleaner and just works, I guess. And I don't know whether it's because my skin's got used to it over time, and so anything else it sort of reacts to. But yeah, this is my favourite. So the other thing I will do before I wash my face is wash my hands. I guess it's just so that when you're cleansing your face, you're cleansing it with clean hands. Especially because I live in London. Obviously I'm away at the moment, but I live in London, I'm on the tubes a lot. I tend to obviously wash my hands when I get in and before I eat and stuff anyway. But it's just a nice step to do, because I don't use a cloth or anything. I'll just sort of splash my face with water with my hands and cleanse with my hands rather than a muslin cloth. So as you can see, well maybe you can't, but even though my skin looks clear or clean, you can tell that there's still like mascara on and stuff, so this second step of cleansing is necessary. You can see it come off here. I feel like I spend quite a long time on this, and I just sort of do it until it feels like I'm ready to be done. So again, when I'm drying my face, I try not to drag it, so pat it dry. So, then the next thing that I will do, I won't do this every time because it's not great for your skin to sort of strip it every time, but I will do this probably 2 or 3 times a week. So this is the glycolic acid, is it acid or is it? But this is a toning, it's sort of more of like a exfoliation step. So I'll just sweep that over my skin with a cotton wool pad, soon to be bamboo. And this actually makes quite a big difference to my skin personally. It just smooths it out and makes it feel so much softer, because sometimes I'll get sort of like the smaller little pimples on my forehead, but this seems to be the step that if I skip it, that makes the most difference to that. you can feel it working. It is quite, I wouldn't say you can't use it if you have sensitive skin, but I don't know, I guess I'm obviously not a skin expert or any kind of dermatologist, so do what you know is good for your skin, but yeah, you can feel it. And one thing I definitely would say is that if you're going to be in the sun, like any sun at all, like obviously I'm not going to do it during this routine because it's the night time, and so I won't be going out into the sun, but the one thing that this will do is make your skin very sensitive to the sun, so you've got to make sure you put an SPF on. So this is, I'm just trying it. So because I'm in a Soho House hotel at the moment, they give you sort of mini cowshed products, and so this isn't not part of my normal routine, but just to sort of include it because it's here. I'm going to also use this toner. Yeah, so this is the cowshed chamomile toner. So this is just I would say that this is more of like a extra cleansing step almost. It says it's a refreshing toner, but I think it's just sort of a nice step to do to make sure, extra sure that all of your makeup is completely off. Also, it smells amazing. So if your skin is on the more sensitive side but you still want to do a toning step, this might be good for you. So again, just sweep that gently over. And let that dry. So the next step that I would usually do after toning, if I don't use, oh this is wrong, if I don't use this cowshed, because obviously like I said this isn't part of my normal routine, I have this, which again, let's see if we can get this to focus. So this is the Caudalie beauty elixir. So this, I used to say that this was like a completely unnecessary part of my routine, and it was just sort of, I haven't had this for years actually. I had it about 3 years ago. I got it when I was in France, and I got it in like a pharmacy over there because I think it was cheaper because it's a French brand. And I just got it as a bit of a treat. I was with somebody that also loves skincare at the time, and so we did a little shop together. And I just loved the smell of it, and it's all part of like the relaxation, and it's just a nice, it was a nice step to have at the time, but I didn't think it was like necessary for my skin. But I got it again a while ago. It does run out very quickly. I won't get it to focus again, but it's sort of already 3/4 of the way down. I haven't had it for that long. But yeah, I think a lot of people think that these sort of like glowing complexion sprays are just sort of, they're just like marketing and it's like a product that doesn't really work, but I have really noticed that, I don't know whether it's just because it's really natural products within this, but my skin just does seem to love it, and it's helped clear it, it's given it a bit of a glow, and yeah, it's just really nice. It's just like a nice process to do anyway. So I'll just spray this. So I just spritz that over my face, and it smells amazing. And again, I just let that settle, and it's just all part of the process of sort of winding down for bed. And I think this is why I sleep so well. Like it used to take me about an hour to fall asleep every night before I had like a proper skincare routine, and I think this is like massively part of why I now sleep better. But this is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% and B5. So this is a hydrating serum. So it does have a pipette, but I dropped mine and it broke. That's just my life. So I've just been pouring out a tiny bit into the palm of my hand. I'm using my ring finger. So I tend to use my ring finger when I'm applying stuff on my face, because it's the finger that you can be, it's like, I don't even really know how to describe it, but you can be the most sensitive with. Like your index finger's like quite, I don't even really know how to describe it, but I feel like it drags your skin more, whether you can just be a bit more precise and gentle with your other. So I'll pat that in, again not dragging the skin too much. Just bring it down onto my neck as well. It smells really nice, this as well. I don't know if you guys will have ever tried it, but you know the Origins Intensive Hydration face mask, but it comes in a tube. It's like the green one, and it smells like mangoes. Weirdly, this kind of smells like that, and it's weird because it doesn't have like any scent. It's not scented at all. It's just what it is. Yeah, I don't know why it smells like that, but it does smell really good. So it leaves your skin kind of tacky, but once you put moisturiser on, it's fine. So in the day, let's see if we can, don't want to focus on my face, focus on, maybe I'll just do you know what, I'm just going to do like a roundup of the skincare like on the shelf afterwards. But this is the Effaclar Duo Corrective, Unclogging and Anti-Imperfections. So this is by La Roche-Posay, which is another French pharmacy brand. And I swear by French skincare, it's so good. Again, it's quite cheap. And I'm not going to use this now because I don't think my skin needs it very much. But I will use this if my skin is playing up, or I did bring it with me just in case. It's really good for living in the city because it unclogs the pores, and also when I do get blemishes, my skin seems to not scar, well I suppose it does a bit, but it just stays red for ages. Like if I've had a spot and it's gone away, it will just stay red for like months, but that sort of helps calm that down. But because it's not too bad at the moment, I'm just going to go in with my normal moisturiser, which again I've decanted into a little pot, and again I got this from Boots. So this is, and again if I remember, I'll do a cutaway of this in its actual packaging, but it's all on my Instagram story anyway. But this is the First Aid Beauty, just a really simple moisturiser, and it reminds me actually of the Kiehl's, is it ultra facial cream or something, like basically the Kiehl's moisturiser that everybody uses, because it's just simple, doesn't have too much of a scent, and it sinks into the skin really well, but it's like half the price and you get so much more for your money, and I just love it. And actually I got so to be fair, with this one you do have to use an SPF as well, which again, like I said, I'm not going to do because it's the evening and I'm going to bed, but with this one obviously you do have to add an SPF in the day. Again, I bring it down onto my neck, but the Kiehl's one you can get with a factor in it, so that is good. But yeah, that's it. So at home I would probably do an eye cream as well, but because I had to fit my makeup as well as my skincare into my little plastic bag, because you're only allowed one each, aren't you, then yeah, that's all I could bring. And I feel like that's quite a lot of skincare stuff as it is anyway. But I'll show you my skin a little bit closer up. As you can see, it looks quite, not, would you say greasy or would you say glowy? I'll let you guys decide. What else is there to tell you? I don't really know, I'm a bit red on my chin there. But yeah, it just makes me feel so fresh and ready for bed, and I just love it. And then I'll do a very similar thing in the morning but add SPF. But I think an extended nighttime version would be more fun because I use like oils and stuff. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this, and like I said, let me know if you'd like an extended version, and I'll see you again sometime. Bye.